Hey Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is likely your first time here, as this is my first time doing a Capricorn reading specifically for you. My name is Justin. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I use tarot as well as various other means to channel messages and provide guidance. Um, Sorry it took me for so long to actually get to your readings. I know in my last reading, I had said my goal is to do sign-specific readings in between each new moon reading, and I've definitely fallen a little behind. Um, and I didn't get to you guys between the last new moons, so I am going to get to you now. So life keeps on lifing sometimes, and we can't always do what we want, but I think I'll be able to catch up. Um, I've just been working a lot. I've been working two jobs. Um, so I barely had any energy, but I'm trying to take advantage of the energy I have tonight, even though I worked 13 hours today. But it's also the full moon in Sagittarius that could be significant for you in this reading. Also, the numbers 1352 could be significant. Um, that's actually significant for me. It's on my license plate, which is interesting. It's also the time that um, full moon went to Sagittarius today at 1:52, 13:52 p.m. So for Capricorn, I wanted to use the Halloween tarot deck. Um, I actually got this for Christmas from my sister. I'm looking forward to using it. This will be the first time I've actually used it. So I'll probably clarify with the Rider-Waite deck. So forgive me if I'm kind of slow with reading this. I'm more familiar with the Rider-Waite deck. This is my first time using this, and I know it uses different symbols for each element. So Spirit, I would like to tap into the Capricorn energy and see what's going on with Capricorn at this time. Whoever is watching this reading, this message is for you if it resonates. If it doesn't, leave it behind. It's not for you. Not always going to be for you. These are general readings. What is going on with you, Capricorn? So it looks like you could be digging into your subconscious mind with the moon card. Also, a pug could be significant. I feel like I actually had a dream about a pug and a black lab I know about a week ago. Um, I was like hugging the black lab, and then the pug jumped up on my lap. So maybe looking for any type of symbolism. Also, Scorpio could be significant. Um, Sign that's on your mind. That kind of energy. You could have had a lot of clarity in a situation in the past. You may have gained a lot of clarity recently, which could have led to a tower moment for you. I really like this actual tower card. I really love the artwork on this deck. It's so cool. I'm really into the Halloween like aesthetic, and like witches and all that. I like to kind of keep those up year round. Um, those type of like decorations and using like those kind of dishes and stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's just really my jam. So, anyways, then it looks like you could be looking for new love in the future. You could be deciding what it is that you want to have in love. It could be making amends with the old love, but really just getting down to like clarity within yourself with what you actually want in your love life, in your committed relationships. This could be why you are digging into your subconscious mind. Then you got Ace of Wands or Ace of Imps for your heart space. So this kind of tower moment you've had could be creating an opportunity for a passionate start of something that you want to do. Maybe it's just this energy of finally stepping into a relationship um, that you actually want to be in and that you can be authentically yourself in and just living the life that you want to live. And this is providing a lot of passion for you, which makes sense. Spirit, what's an outside influence? So you got a lot of probably internal conflict with the Five of Imps, Five of Wands. Usually I kind of think of internal conflict when I see this card. It could be petty disagreements between you and other people, but we also got the full moon on this card, which it's a full moon now. So um, maybe it's like the Sagittarius energy of like bigger perspective is kind of looking down at all this internal strife you've got going on and just like wondering what are you doing? Like, look at the bigger picture. I would say that is your outside influence. So, Spirit, what is a challenge for Capricorn at the moment? Also, I apologize for the video quality. And I'm still like really bad with where I need to be looking, so I probably am not looking at you. I'm like looking at myself because it's just what I'm used to doing, but I'm getting a better quality camera. Should be showing up tomorrow. It's a better phone. Um, and I'll be using like the actual camera, so I'll be able to look at you guys. So it'll feel more personal, hopefully. That is the goal. But so you got Page of Pentacles or Page of Pumpkins as a challenge. So you could be really looking at something you want to build long term and you're really contemplating, like you're like perplexed on what it is that you actually want to build long term. But then you got the full moon energy, which honestly tonight I've like really been. Normally full moons are kind of emotional for me, and this is actually supposed to be a really emotional full moon, but typically they tend to be like more negative emotions for me, but I've just been really positive tonight, so I kind of just feel that with this card as well. Um, it's like the moon's energy is happy that you're considering these things and like a long-term venture and like what you want to do long term. So Spirit, what's an opportunity for Capricorn? going into this next month. So we got Knight of Cups. There could be movement in a romantic relationship. There could be some kind of movement going on. And this is an opportunity for you to harness. I did say the next month, so there could be some kind of movement within this next month that could create an opportunity for you. And again, I think it's positive. You've got the smiling ghost on there. Spirit, what advice do we have for Capricorn, especially with this opportunity, with this movement in this romantic relationship? We've got Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups is usually like walking away from something that was fulfilling in some way, shape, or form, but isn't really cutting it for you. And what I'm seeing in this card specifically, the first idea that comes to mind is like victim mentality almost. Kind of just feeling sorry for yourself, like kind of just really victim mentality, I guess. But so like letting go of that could be the opportunity. It could be a sign to really step into your power and look at like the other side of things or the bigger picture of things and get out of like that victim. Which, I mean, when we're in that state, like we have good reasons to feel the way we do. Like I'm not trying to downplay anything that you may be going through. Um, but the message I'm getting is that it will be more beneficial for your future relationships if you step into your power and start to focus on what you do want in relationships and in your future. Oh, yes. And then, Spirit, what do we not see coming for Capricorn? So we got some kind of victory, celebration, the tunnel, the finish line, the light at the end of the tunnel. Four of Wands. So yeah, I forgot to mention this actually too. I've been doing astrology at the beginning of each reading, which before this one, I was really feeling like I didn't even want to look into it at all. But from the little I did look into, there's just the major event of Jupiter going into Gemini tomorrow, or no, 2 days from now, on the 25th. And this is supposed to bring expansion and growth, which I feel like is so fitting for this card, the Four of Wands, and what you don't see coming, which I think you're going to get a lot of just things that you've really wanted for a long time, and a lot of satisfaction and contentment, like true contentment. So that's exciting. I think we're gonna pull a card from the True Love Oracle, since this reading seems to be kind of focused on love. or relationships at least, growth and expansion. So we got worthiness. Um, so 3-5 could be significant, also 5-3, which is actually significant for me. That's my sober date, May 3rd. Um, I've kind of come to like just a mute like a conclusion that I want to really include my recovery in my readings and just when I put myself out there. Um, some of this, well, I'll talk about this another time, but um, I will be including my recovery stories or story in my readings. So, anyways, and this actually kind of goes along with what I was actually just about to kind of touch on, which I should, because we got worthiness here, and just the idea of feeling worthy as you are, living authentically, knowing that you are worthy. Um, One of the things I've decided recently after doing some EMDR stuff, I've kind of reached this conclusion that in order to get away from this long pattern I've had of anxious attachment styles and taking on all this responsibility to feel like I have to be um, worthy of love and acceptance. It started at a very young age for me, but I've decided that I'm going to put myself out there as I am because I'm in a good enough place now where I'm not judging myself because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm living like the life I want to be living and the best I can at the moment, anyways. And I'm proud of myself for where I am at the moment. I mean, we can always do better, but compared to what I was doing before, like, I'm just really happy with it. Um, but yeah, so just the idea of putting yourself out there because you are worthy as you are, and just knowing that I think is important. I'm gonna read the prompt or the first part on this card. It says, "Remember that you were created perfectly by the loving forces of the universe." So yeah, that is a good thing to remember. And I always like to include a self-care card because I'm big on self-care. I've actually been kind of slacking on that myself, but I've kind of realized that these readings can really be a form of self-care for me. Um, because I always do come away from it like so much more just confident, energized, even if no one's seeing it. Like it's really for myself at this point. That's like another thing I've come to realize. Um, when I started stepping into your energy like almost 2 weeks ago, um, I really started to get grounded and like have these kind of just grounding realizations about things. And just realizing that I was doing some things for the wrong reasons and really need to look at things from a more realistic um, perspective of why I'm doing what I'm doing and realizing that I should be doing what makes me happy and um, or just doing things for myself before like rather than kind of what I was talking about before doing these things for other people, which that's okay too, but I think first and foremost I've got to do what makes me happy, you know? So that could be a self-care idea is just doing what makes you happy. I'm like really thinking about that. So 13 is Could be a significant number. It's actually been popping up for me a lot lately too. But we got connecting with the earth, which is funny because I was literally just talking about grounding, getting grounded. So I think, yeah, just looking at things from more realistic viewpoints can be good. Or just trying to be more realistic with yourself. I think it's important to be honest with yourself and really look at the why behind why you're doing the things you're doing, or the why behind what you're doing. Um, yeah, so that's what I got for you guys. Until next time, I hope you enjoy this full moon. It's so beautiful. If you get a chance to see it, I really hope you are able to. It's huge. It's called the flower full moon, I guess. But yeah, I just saw it earlier. It's huge. It looks great. Um, if I had my new phone, I would have taken a picture, but with the phone I have right now, it wouldn't look great. So, but yeah, till next time, take care, guys.